Got another elusive game here with Nick Pine, aka AmaRiLLiS, and El-NiNo. Unable to play yesterday. No, the issue was not my gentle Daniel. It was my IP was set to the Game Ranger IP. That's what causes me to not be able to log in online. Hey, mind if I stream this one a bit before Nick Pine games start? Okay, Serious Fox against Azo for a little bit. Just to have something to stream. Okay, Serious Fox against Azo. Wee bit of lag. Oh, actually, it's pretty good. Only 11 latency. Here we have Azo is a nice guy, pretty good player for this semi-tournament. Serious Fox is alright as well. Azo has uploaded a bunch of replays that he wanted me to review, so I was trying to review those. Just whatever. Had to rush the latest one because I was informed that I had to start the stream. Just some standard GLA mirror. Demolition versus GLA. Nick Pine going for these. Both supplies. That's not even boxed. None of this is boxed. You see, if you're not going to go all in on the box, what's the point of going in at all? Got the terrorist coming up through the middle, but Serious Fox's terrorist is way quicker in there, but Azo has his on guard mode. More effective. That's an alright tunnel placement there. Serious Fox? No tunnel here. No tunnel anywhere to be seen. So anything that comes out of there has to wing it. I sometimes do that, but not often in tournaments where I need to defend myself against people who are really trying to harass me constantly. But Azo terrorist did nothing. Well, Nick Pine, if Serious Fox is your apprentice, best of luck to him. I really hope he does well in this game. He is opening up with a very good map control strategy, although his base is, well, not anymore. Could still be easily harassed. You run a tactical through there, drive over here, run it into here, through there, or through here, there. 2 tacticals. But he can get this oil very easily, this oil. But neither player has gone for the oils early, very early anyway. Azo quicker than his opponent, Serious Fox. And down goes that poor worker going up. Oh, we see a pop here. No, you don't want that destroyed. Well, Azo didn't think he wanted it anyway, so he threw it away. Gonna get a tunnel there. The oil capture is already coming in for Azo, so that is very good by him. Serious Fox going straight down that side. Going to get right by this tunnel. Get in here. Maybe do some damage. But Azo is very aware that it was coming in. And he has just about denied it. He's on the side here. On. This here. Still no oil capture for Serious Fox. This is seriously a serious matter. And anytime you're in a GLA mirror and there's oils involved and you don't get the oils and you both have even supplies, you are in a bad position. This is not going to be empty. 2 RPG troops down, a worker down, and you're not going to have any sense, so you won't have that oil capture from going up. So Azo is now on a massive advantage over the Always keep a toxin tractor on standby on this map. Very important. No matter who you are, you should always have one on standby. Serious Fox and his opponent Azo are both on 3 supplies, but Serious Fox going for a second arms dealer should get a tunnel here so he doesn't have to awkwardly go around the supply to get in. The middle and majority map control is in the position of Azo, who is now on the super technical. Which will take a few shots. 1 shot, 2 shots. Serious Fox is taking the oil. And he does have the ability, if he does it right, at this moment in time to out-spam and try to take the middle away from Azo, which is about the best he can do since Azo isn't collecting optimally on his 3rd supply. But it's going to be very difficult to make a comeback in this position. This is the worst position you can possibly hope to be in when you are in a GLA mirror in a tournament on this map. If it weren't a tournament game, it would be one thing, but it's a tournament game, so when the pressure's on and you're already in the... What in the world, Azo? Don't mess up like that. Pocket track goes down, but got a lot of RPG troopers. There might have been 4 or 5. Pretty cool enough. He's going to stop that oil. No. Yes, no, no, no. So he's going to take that, but now Azo is going for the second war factory. On this map as GLA, it's much better if you're in the position Azo is in to not go for a palace, just go for like 4 arms dealers and spam quads and scorpions, and you'll never lose. You won't. It's impossible to lose. You just totally bunker off this middle, which is lots of and then you can start taking a massive amount of supplies, and you just can't lose. See, this isn't enough. We'll see a pop here. I'm noticing from Serious Fox here is he's making a common mistake. No matter what skill range you are. Yesterday I was making game sound too quiet, so I turned it up. Okay, now it's too loud, and I'm trying to overshout it, so I've turned it down. If we can find a happy medium, just let me know. I'm surprised the Serious Fox managed to clear that up, and now he's going to take down the oil, which I don't like to see done. I always prefer to see oils captured than destroyed, because a destroyed oil gives you nothing back. He also has to watch out for this demo trap. It's going to... doesn't have any scorpion rockets, which means the scorpion tanks are useless. Going for a... going for a market. But in the position he's in, he doesn't need a market. He needs more units. He needs something to be able to defend himself till he's 3 stars and can get Cash Bounty, which is a lifeline general card. If you don't get Cash Bounty in a GLA mirror, and you're not demo, you're a dummy. Because you really need that. If you don't have it, you're just, you're asking for defeat. You just can't do it. Well, I'm talking about if you're not in the optimal position. If you're in the optimal position, then you don't need it, get whatever you want. You don't even need General's powers. Like, see here, Azo is wasting time and money building markets. You don't need markets. You just need more units and tunnels everywhere. That's how a GLA mirror is won effectively. You want the quickest possible victory. You don't want any time down. You just want to be constantly moving in with a larger and larger army. You want to engulf the map with your army. If you aren't engulfing the map with your army, then they have an opportunity to come back. Not come back to win the game, but come back to bite you. You know, they just keep going on and on and on. Like right here, why do you only want this army when you have so much money, so much income, and you're going for buses? Totally useless. He has nothing to counter an army. So you just spam an army in here, you know, 50. You could just spam 50 combat cycles and destroy his palace. Yes, Nick Pine, you can indeed stream Aza. You can stream A's over Sirius with me. If this isn't the last game or whatever, then sure, you can stream it with me. Get your mic on and join the private channel with me, and I will add you to having access to that private channel. Just let me know. So, that's GG by Sirius Fox and Aza.
You.
Okay. Well, that game had like no lag at all. So okay, now they're going to do the reverse. Nick wants to commentate with me. Is that okay? Until then, I will. He's good English. Well, he sure has good, well-written English. Hello, hello, Nick. Art thou here, my lord? Russian boy. Gotta get into this room. Gotta get in here. Tell me what's the password? There ain't no password on the room. We're online, 2vs2 lobby. Room is made by Sirius Fox.
I'm coming in. Just a sec.
Just a second. Your mic quality is all right, but you're a little quiet. If you can, I don't know if you can turn that up.
I told I broke headphones,
Let me
so I don't have micro.
Turn your volume up a little bit there.
Just for a few games.
All right.
Perfect.
Can anybody in the chat inform me if they can hear Nick all right?
I don't think they hear me, but okay. Main thing is you hear me.
Yeah, main thing is that I hear you. If they can't hear you, I'll just go into OBS and second add that to. Let me see here. Add. Where is it? Add audio.
Serious to play. I think you can show some good games.
Let me see here. Yeah, well, the last game was pretty all right. Between the two of them, for what we're seeing, that was all right.
We won right now.
Yeah, I'm in here waiting on you.
You're him.
There you are. Mr. AmaRiLLiS, aka Nick Pine, aka the guy for whose stream this was originally set up, but his opponent couldn't make it at the moment, so we are going to face Azo and Serious Fox at the moment. Going to co-commentate a little bit. Why don't you screen share? Screen share. Okay, they can hear you. So,
I mean
remember,
that we can't load.
Yes, can't load a little bit, but that's all right.
Yeah, so maybe you can try to host.
Yeah, I can host.
So if I can connect to Sirius and to you, maybe come to Azo.
Let me see here. Let me just 100. Okay. Okay. Let me. He remade again, so we'll just join him. See if it works. Okay. If not work, I can try hosting for you guys. And I won't say that last part.
Just leave. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Here we go. And
No.
it doesn't load again. So I can try hosting. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. I made, and we're going to wait.
Work, no problem, I'll leave.
What map did they just pick? That map's not even in the map pool.
Actually, Sirius, I love this map.
Let me see here. Okay, there we are.
Let's try.
Which map? Do. Plant waste is not in the map pool.
Waste. Really? I'm serious. Defeated me there. It's China versus Demo, so that's why I love this map.
Yes, well, let me think here. What would be a good map between these two players? What maps did you train him on? Okay, he wants North America, so I hope you trained him on North America. Yeah, the guy I was working on mentoring, training in 0 hour, well, sure enough, he dropped out of the tournament. So nobody gets to see him go. It doesn't look like it's working.
Try red meat.
Yeah, well, let me turn off.
Nino said he's going to be in 20 minutes, so...
Dr. Satch says, make sure everyone turned off the VPN services, Game Ranger, Radman, or whatever. Well, I've got my VPN services off. They should be.
Not connect to Azo. That's the problem.
Nick,
you will be serious.
Seem to connect to you, Azo. Okay.
Let's try. Azo may make it, and I'll just can try to load with him.
Yep, perhaps.
Show us.
He made.
And if not,
Azo
try to read me now.
Okay. So that should be all right.
So Azo's making.
Also, when you and Nino do end up playing, you are in the top of the bracket. So after the initial first 2 games, the game in the reverse, unless it was a mirror, you pick the map. Just so you know.
So lake is exact.
Is it a test?
Test, yes. If it won't load now, so we'll go Redmond or just sleep. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, it's Azo.
Okay, it loaded.
Oh, nice. So I don't know. That's not Hazel. I don't know who it is.
Well, I don't know how it could be serious. You know, you train with him all the time. Where is Sirius anyway? Where'd that guy go? Where'd you go, Sirius? Don't get offline.
I don't.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
We can try it with me or Game Ranger.
Well, technically, we're not even supposed to be using Game Ranger for the tournament, but because of many issues, playing online, lag, VPNs and everything, it's allowed for those who
Well,
can't play online. But
yes.
if the players can play online, they pretty much have to, or at least they should.
You played against Blair in Redmin.
I played against the greatest Russian streamer and one of the probably the greatest, most passionate 0-hour streamer of all time on Radman, because you know had to do it
You
live.
played against Blair in Redmin.
It's where he was. He just my good buddy Victor, best guy. Now he was hard. He was hard.
During the last 2 months, he's playing very hard.
Oh.
I used to beat him, but now he's making me just with no score for me. Just 4-0 2 times.
Yeah. Serious Fox is online again. Choke, I didn't even see he messaged me. Oh, he's streaming for what? I don't know. Choke saying stuff.
El-NiNo's electricity is going to appear in 6 minutes.
I sure hope it does.
Sad.
If it does, we have a lot of stuff we can do. Well, if it does, I will, I guess, if you beat him, you can rejoin this chat and then we can see about how you felt against him, you know, a little bit of interview style, whatever. Sirius is saying without Nick. Well,
try again.
If it doesn't load this time, we will have to do without. You know, just can't hold these poor guys up. You know, it would be amazing to have more more
serious. It's serious. Serious. It's fucking. It's serious. Yes.
Yeah, it's serious. Well, that's too bad. I guess we can't co-commentate these then. That's a shame. I was looking forward to seeing what your insights would be. You know, since he's your trainee, you would be able to inform me and the audience as to everything that you taught him to do, and if he's doing it well as you told him or not.
We won now for Razors, so I don't think he'll win. Okay. Asking me to host, but I'm a bad host. Okay, but we can try.
You're gonna try hosting? Where's your game? Let me see here.
Yes, to me, serious to host.
Okay. Let's just see it with you, me, and Sirius.
You Ranger.
Let me see here. Everybody's got open spots here. Okay, where is Sirius? Sirius. Okay, Sirius is in your game. Let me see here. Okay, let's just try this with try it with the three of us, just to see if it's me and you and Sirius. The fact that it has me in here, because I don't know how you couldn't connect to somebody who you're used to connecting with. That's
can connect to everybody except of Sirius. Again, Sirius. Waiting for proper response. It's serious.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. All right. Yeah, well, sorry to Nick. We're going to have to go through with these games because we've already held them up for about 10 minutes and they got to get these games over with. So we have Azo with GLA in the green at the bottom and Sirius Fox with Tank, Cyan at the top. And for anybody who knows North America, knows that Tank is an alright army on this map, because GLA has this very far away supply that's hard to bunker up, and you can use a truck to run it over and all sorts of other little stuff. But at the same time, GLA has the advantage of this very vast open space and awkward, well, it's shaped like North America. A lot of awkward shapes all over it. But this is not a particularly imbalanced matchup. If the players know the map, they play it right, get a very even game. Hey, roll. The Knight of Jordan has arrived. Nino, we're waiting for his power to come back on. Right now, this is Azo against Sirius Fox. Nino against Nick Pine will begin as soon as Nino is available, or as soon as Nick is available. Both are available. There goes Sirius Fox. Good, stop that. Would have liked to see something going down here to stop this, but he can always send a dragon tank right down around here and flame it away, and then continue on his journey around, flame this away. That's a very common thing that we see happen. Now this here is somewhat unnecessary unless you want to try to stop an early oil grab, which doesn't seem to be occurring, or if you want to run these workers over, which he can most definitely do. Azo is just going straight up here. Should have mines on it. He's going to Terratech it if he was going for that. He should bring it right up around here and get that. Here we see the Dozer going down, the Dragon going in. Worker dropped off to continue building that tunnel. Sirius Fox should deny that. And the Terratech coming up here for the unmined War Factory, perhaps both War Factories. And the Dozer, if that would be, oh no, not going for it. I would have preferred going for both War Factories. He in fact didn't get it. Dozer was repairing it in the process. They detonated too slowly. Now he didn't get that. He had his workers run over. And there's nothing happening here. That's going to be denied, that Dragon tank. Both of these trucks are going to be denied, destroyed, and you're going to see a super technical. That's why you always invest in the mines. Nothing more effective against GLA early game than mines. That supply is down. Now we see Sirius Fox on the, well, at the disadvantage. Could be on a more of a greater advantage than he is. Well, Mohammed Al-Bavari, the game of El-NiNo, who is currently in war-torn Syria, has seems a timing curfew for the power that goes on and off. See how powerful mines are? So that was a super technical, filled with RPGs, by the way, so that was a huge loss for Azo. But it seems that El-NiNo has only certain times of day when he can play with his power on. So it makes it very difficult for him to arrange games with others. that's not good. If you lose that, it promotes your opponent. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. This is all going to get claimed away, but it's hardly a thing of import. Just a fancier way of saying importance. Oh, never mind. Oh, see that? That was very good, very smart by Sirius. Sirius, that was a wonderful move. You impressed me tenfold. Run them down, bad boy. Get those suckers. Come on. Come on. Go right over top of the tunnel. You got to get that quad cannon that pops out. You have to get the quad cannon that pops out. Destroy the quad cannon. Come on. Target it. Target it. There you go. Clean up these tunnels. Got to clean up that stupid RPG trooper. You got to send in your army. Send everything in. Now Azo is in very deep water right now. If Sirius Fox wanted to, at this moment in time, fly around the map, needs to be spotting that, fly around the map and destroy all of the tunnels, then Azo's entire army will be destroyed. And he will lose this game, 100% chance. But if he doesn't pay attention to the fact that Azo is building a sneaky tunnel behind his base, he will lose this game, 100% chance. It's very difficult position for both players here. You're seeing, oh, you gotta stay away from a single RPG trooper can bring this Helix down. There's a common misconception that RPG troopers are not dangerous anti-air units. They are dangerous. Ooh, he's got to get this other Helix up here. You must, first and foremost, defend your base. Use your army on the rest. If he defends this, then he can prove my point that tank is a totally useful army on this map. There's nothing imbalanced. GLA does not have the sole, pure, strong advantage. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Target the RPGs first. Target the RPGs first. Okay, now target the tanks. That's very nice. Get rid of that tunnel. Stop that worker. Down here, he's flaming this away. Ooh, this is looking horrific for Azo, who now has no income. And no base, and just about nothing. See, that's how dangerous tank can be on this map. GLA does not have the total advantage. They're not totally filled with impunity. That was a bad pop by Azo, but he had to do it because he would have lost these anyway if he didn't. They're both going to go down, and this, oh, GG by Azo. See, everybody thinks tank no strong. No,
you
tank
have been
very
defeated.
strong. Tank is incredibly powerful when used correctly against GLA, especially on maps like this. Because GLA has to go so far between the bases to defend themselves, they have to pay attention to things going on all over the map. Whoa. Didn't see that coming. Yeah. You gotta watch out for those sneaky dragons. They are dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Always have to look out for them. But remember what I said in my review. Helix are always super. Yep, Helix very strong. Gotta watch out for that. Alright. Well done, Sirius Fox. Let's see if you gotta need to reverse spots. It's also an important thing. Reverse the spots. Give me 5 minutes. Alright, Sirius, you can have your 5 minutes. That was a pretty good game. Pretty good game. Just because it proved everything I said. Wrong. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Okay, Serious Fox is back. Let's see here. Hey, Hassan Lebanon, welcome. What's the count? What's the scores? Well, my word, there are no scores at the moment. There's the names, but there's no scores because these are the wrong players. So I've left that off the screen. We have Azo and Serious Fox, and I'm pretty sure the score is 3-2 or 3-3. And if the score is no, it's got to be 3-2. 3-2. If the score is 3-2, I hope Serious. I shouldn't say that, but it would be nice if Serious won this one, and then we got to see the mirror in a final. You know, close games. Always better to see close than far games. Serious Fox. Yep, obviously Nick Pine did a good job training him on this map. He went very quickly for his second supply, getting up here 2 workers. I like to do 2 workers as well. Yeah, very standard stuff here. This one will go right up here probably, I hope so, or maybe right here. This one can start building right here, and if he does a little bit of dancing with his... That's not a good tunnel for blocking something running that over, but anyway. If he does a little bit of dancing here, he can waste Azo's time. Yep, and he will do a little bit of dancing. The tunnel's a little awkward as well, but nonetheless. Get some more workers on that supply. This worker's going up here to scout. Worker is still dancing. This worker will go down to a Gatling tank, if, or not. Oh, ho, ho! What do we have here? Serious Fox. Going for a demo trap right in front. Sneaky, sneaky. Didn't work though. Demo trap here. Oh my, oh. Nice. Both trucks and the dozer. Huge hit. Oh my, that was a huge hit to Azo there. Azo's essentially on 1 supply now with 2. This could actually be harassed and destroyed now. He got a truck out real fast, but he had to spend money on that. There's $1,200 he can't invest on his units right at the very start. He's going to stop this dragon. That's not how you chase a dragon with a Marauder. You drive after it. This should be getting harassed. He should just send a tank or something up there. Gotta pop, gotta pop, gotta pop, pop, pop. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move, move, move. Get these RPGs away. Oh, never mind. Flame wall's not going there. Anyway, here comes the dragon this way. Yep, yep, yep. Rebuild those workers. And move straight up here. You have to destroy the supply and then make sure you don't get screwed over. Get this worker way up here somewhere and build a tunnel. Now, if he knows it's there, he should know it's there. Come on, Serious Fox. Pay attention, boy. Come on, pay attention, man. Pop, pop, pop. Don't sit and stop. You gotta pop. That work is going to be denied. Very good. He is preempting a helix, so he has gone for the... yep, letting out some RPGs and a quad, preempting the helix. But there's no helix. He needs to stop this dragon. He saw it, so he knows it's there. Well, at least it was within his line of sight and vision. He saw it. I don't know if he was paying attention to it. Oh, not enough action going on. Serious Fox, you're not rebuilding your workers. You gotta do this kind of stuff very quick. It has to be immediate. Also, yep, get everything you have right in there. You gotta pop it right now. You need to stop that dragon before it flames. If he pops now, it's a waste. Yep. Selling. Sorry to see that it had to go that way anyway. It shouldn't have. And another mistake he's making is not having gone for the early oil capture. As GLA on this map, you can go for your oil early on. See, that failed. That's a panic pop. You don't want to panic pop. Not only that, you lost units, you lost workers. You managed to get a super Marauder, but at the same time, you're at a disadvantage now. At a severe disadvantage because you gave Azo too much time. Tank only gets more powerful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice. Paying attention to that. Right up here or something. He'll have to go back to engage that, but he needs everything he has to defend his base. He should... Don't hit the He should be able to defend against this if he pops everything early. Remember, popping early allows you to get into formation. If you pop immediately... Okay, good. He popped early enough. If you pop too late, you can't get into formation. You just end up wasting units. This is wasted. Or micro. Wasted one. You need to get these into formation so that you can target the flamer, target the tanks. You needed to take out the outposts so the guys are out so the quads can target them, and then keep targeting the tanks with everything else. Moving your marauders forward. Okay. You keep moving the marauders forward. Leave the quads on attack mode. Move the marauders forward. Get the scraps. Okay. Don't want any scraps. I'm surprised you didn't have more RPG troops. Moving forward. Get the scraps. Now target. Target. What? Work. Big waste. Big waste. Big waste. This map is not terribly unbalanced, as Muhammad Albari would have everybody believe. It's an alright map, definitely not very imbalanced. What's imbalanced is these players wasting so much. Pop it again. Get this. Oh, what are you doing? Target! Oh man, that was dangerous. You're now in a horrific position, lost your entire army. He's just going to rebuild a whole army, teched up. And you see the whole downfall here was 1. Step 1, not having something continuing to rush this. Step 2, not popping early here. Step 3, not having captured your tech buildings. Those 3 things are the reason that we're seeing this succeed. You see, when you have taken the advantage on a map like North America, you can never lose it without losing the game. Or at least, that's the way it feels. I don't know. If I play this map, if you lose the advantage, you lose. It's the nature of the map. It doesn't have 2 safe in-base supplies. Very unique map. See, this is a waste of a unit. No reason to do that. But he already does not have enough to counter what is coming for his base right now. There is just no chance to counter this effectively. And that is all owing to those 3 points when GGs are thrown down. And that's the end of the game. Now you see the income difference could have been the opposite. But such was the case in that match. Tough stuff. Yeah, couldn't stop that wave. It's hard. It's a hard matchup, but as we saw, either army has a perfectly sufficient amount of counters to the other to win on that map. Score 4-2 for me. Alright. Post replays in the topic. Hope you do well in the next round. Okay. And I don't see Nick and El-NiNo online. So. Yeah. Not much going on. I guess I could, if they're not going to play. Yeah, no experience in tournament. Yeah, Ezo, that's a common thing for most of these players in this tournament. They aren't experienced under pressure. When you're under a lot of pressure, you play very differently than you would in the lobby, which is why lobby statistics mean nothing. Only tournament statistics mean anything. You can beat somebody so often in the lobby and then have absolutely no chance against them in a tournament. Take Taz, for instance. Curious. Yes, I know. Yes, That used to get me all the time. "15 minutes for power to return in Damascus." Mohammed Al-Bavari. Yep, okay. Alright. I hope so. Yes, it used to be great sweaty hand syndrome. Playing in tournaments. Felt like your head was falling off your shoulders. You wanted to puke. You didn't know what to do. Everything you trained to do, just nothing worked. That's basically how to describe it. You sit there, you're always following. That's the best way to describe it, is how DK Crazy described it. You cannot follow. You must lead the course of the game. If you are following what the opponent is doing, you will not ever be at an advantage. You will always be disadvantaged. You'll always be doing second to best. And Detox knows that. Hassan Lebanon knows that. Many people know that, but a lot of people also do not understand. If anybody watched my games yesterday when I was playing 1 vs 1 or some other things, you have to understand, if I lead the game, you can't beat me per se. If you are leading the game, and by leading the game I mean every move you make, your opponent is reacting to. You're not responding to him. You're just throwing stuff out there, and he's having to react to whatever you are responding to. It's being 2 steps ahead of your opponent, so to speak. If you're not 2 steps ahead of your opponent, you won't win. You say you always play nervous, and that's your weakness. Well, if you don't want to be nervous when you're playing, something to get over your nerves is simply to play people who are harder than you. On average, this will help you a lot. Also, to have somebody better than you in the game take the time to mentor you can get your mind up and over that hill. Although, as we saw, the mental hill is much higher. It's more so like a cliffside compared to the skill. The skill ladder is easy to climb. You can learn a build order and learn this and that very quickly, but putting it into action under pressure is much more difficult when people are actually putting pressure on everything you do and denying your attacks and this and that, and you have to adapt. That makes it very, very difficult. You saw that in the Boyka versus Peter Spicy Snack game in the World Series. Peter, he had these skills way up. He was way up there. He was totally on top of his game, but he was mentally losing it. He started to fall back. He started to lose his control of every game. He started to follow everything Boyka was doing, whereas before Boyka was having to respond to what he threw out. Now he was having to respond to what Boyka threw out, and he couldn't do any of his own moves. And that makes you lose. Not to mention he began to fall apart micro-wise, which is when you know somebody's done for. You know they've lost it when they can't micro. That's when you've lost it. Nino said he's almost ready. I have time for 2 games. 1 or 2 games. Well, 1 or 2 games is enough. Nino is now, I believe, online on a computer, so he should be ready. I suppose if you guys are online, I'll be in the lobby waiting for you two. Add buddy request from AmaRiLLiS. So add. Okay. And we're going to wait for Nino. See these big lobby players? These guys play so long. Go one game for fun. Sure, I'll go one game for fun. Yeah, if you go all in, no rush, every game, Alpine style, you can have it finished in less than 30 minutes, a best of 4. I mean, a best of 7. You can do it incredibly quickly. Like, you can do it in just... Dude, why are you not writing scenarios for Hollywood films? You have a talent. Well, my friend, I do write scripts for Hollywood films very often, but I am not often recognized because the scripts are only ever shown in the end credits and nobody watches those. I will just have time for go Alpine 16 rushes and it will end in 15 minutes. All in every game. Okay, let's see me versus Nick Pine's super weapons. This should be difficult. Nick's one of the better players and I'm one of the noobs. So I'm at a grand disadvantage. And he quit at start. I'm going to F11 that.
You are victorious. Lost.
3 points. Free 35 points for me. Okay. Let's try that again. Nothing feels so nice as free 35 points. I should have gone out and gotten my chocolate bars for today. I didn't get to have my chocolate, so now I'm yawning, passing out. What's points? Stop stream. Don't you listen to this stream while we play. Big stream snipes, snipes, snipes. Air mirror on this map. You will win. Very, very easy. I am super, super noob. I have no skill for the air mirrors. I have no skill much at all in 0 hour, but
let's build.
If I am playing against you, there is an opportunity that I can win.
Let's new construction.
Once in a while I do, but for the most part I just lose incessantly over and over and over
ready.
Again. I almost never win.
That one's done. Let's build.
Because I am super noob.
That one's done. New construction. Bring on the scaffolding. All finished. Always ready. Going up. Have a job for me. All finished. What's the story?
Likeys, why did you
Can't
go for
build
your
there,
airfields
sir.
like that?
Need a delivery,
On
General?
the job.
Well, kind of mistake, but it's so when he comes
Need a
this way, he has to try a
delivery,
little bit harder to get. Well, I already lost, so I could say GG now.
Any more projects? Want to make some improvements? That one's done.
What's the mission, sir?
What's the mission,
King
sir?
Raptor ready for takeoff. Got it. Layering them up. Got it. We control the skies. We are cruising. Layering them up. We are cruising.
Army's elite.
Search and destroy. I'm listening. Laser defense is ready.
Upgrade complete.
Copy that. King Raptor ready for takeoff. I'm listening. Layering them up. Yep. We are cruising.
Clocked in.
Always prepared. King Raptor here. Got it.
Something for
I'm
everyone.
listening. Raptor here. Ready for takeoff. Layering them up. We are cruising. Got it. Copy that.
Have a job for me? New construction?
Special Forces here. Always prepared. We control the skies. King Raptor layering them ready up. For takeoff. Making our base is being attacked. We are cruising. Flying high. Layering them up.
That one's done.
The building is captured, sir. The building is captured, sir.
Army's elite.
Ready for action. On the go.
Unit lost.
Have a job for me?
Got my missile launcher. Special Forces right here. We control the skies. Laser defense is ready. Copy that. Laser defense is ready. Layering them up. General, our base is under attack. Mine. Layering them up. Got my missile launcher right here.
What's the story? Bring on the scaffolding. Army's elite.
Need a point, man? Always
Unit
prepared.
lost.
Flying King Raptor here.
Delivery, General?
Copy that. We are cruising right here. Copy that. We are cruising. Copy that right here. Layering them up. Layering them up. Making a pass. Right here.
Unit
Copy
lost.
That. We control the skies. Making a pass. The building is captured, building capture complete. Flying high.
Delivery, General? Any more projects?
Our laser should keep them off.
Always ready.
King Raptor here.
Want to make some improvements? Going up.
What do you got? I'll fire at anything. On the trail. Need a point, man? On the go. They're attacking our base!
New construction? Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding.
King Raptor ready. King Raptor ready for takeoff. King Raptor here. Making a pass.
Unit lost.
Cruising right here. Making a pass. Layering them up. Missile launcher right here. Yeehaw! Can't stay up much longer. Can't stay up much longer.
That one's done.
Can't stay up much longer.
Yeah?
Got my missile
Going
launcher
up.
right here. King Raptor here. Layering them up. Search and got my missile launcher right here.
All finished.
I want to blow enabling laser sights. Special Forces here. Let's search and destroy. Ready for action. Meet your new owner.
Humvee here. Oh, yeah.
Unit lost.
Let me launch laser gunners at shooting range. Yeah? Want to see a fireball?
New construction? Made
Special
in the
Forces
US
here.
of A.
Our base is under
Always
attack.
ready.
Got my
Let's
missile launcher
build.
right here.
Want to make some improvements?
Unit lost.
Ready for action. Enemy identified.
Come on in.
Always prepared. Army's elite. Need a point, man?
Any more
Let's change.
projects?
Let's come over. Enabling laser sights. On him.
Let's build. On the job.
Special Forces here. Let me launch one. This will leave a mark. Enabling laser sights.
Any more projects?
Ready for action.
Unit lost.
The laser guidance ready. Humvee here. I'll fire anything.
How about a lift? It should be fun.
Always prepared.
Low power.
Yeah? All finished. Good area.
Need a point, man?
Clocked in. Made in the
We
U.S.
control the skies. Making a pass.
That one's done. New construction.
General, our base is under attack.
Bring on the scaffolding. Let's build. Going up.
Unit lost.
Have a job for me? Getting to work. Can't build there, sir. That need a delivery, General? All
Raptor ready
finished.
for takeoff. Yep.
Unit
This is our
lost.
territory. Got my missile launcher. Let's pop some tanks. Flying high.
Projects.
Making a pass. Got my missile launcher. Flaring them up. I want to blow something up.
Clocked in. Done. Loud and
Got my
clear.
missile launcher right
Going
here.
up.
King
New
Raptor.
construction.
Yep, laser defense is ready. This is Got our my missile launcher territory. right here. I'm listening.
Our base is under
Let's
attack.
mix it up.
Always
right here.
ready.
Need a delivery,
Let's build. Have a job for me? Laying the foundation.
Congratulations,
Made in the
General. You
US
have
of
been
A.
promoted.
King Raptor ready for takeoff.
Bucket up.
Our lady,
What do you
King
got,
Raptor
Mom?
here. Got it. Copy that. We are cruising.
That
Copy
one's
that.
done.
Let's take this one.
That one's done.
Bucket up. Got room for 5.
Unit lost.
All finished.
Raptor control the skies. Copy that.
Upgrade complete.
We are cruising. Copy that.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Jumping in.
Clocked in. On the job. Have a job for me? Clocked in. Bring on the scaffolding.
Yeah.
Going What's up? The story? Good area.
Laser defense is ready. Making a pass. Raptor flying high. Copy that. Got my missile launcher right here.
Okie dokie. Okay. Oh, El-NiNo can play now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Yes. Map control. Nino, where is you? Where are you, El-NiNo? You playing online? You playing online, Nino? Yes, yes, yes. I am waiting on you on Game Ranger. Okay, Game Ranger. Okay. Go on to Game Ranger. Okay. Where's my other window? Okay, now I can pop this up. My other window. Pop that on. This window will be the room. Okay. Oh, gee. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, Detox, you like that? I really thought I was going to lose that game. Hey, hey, hey. Here. No, no, no. He doesn't need to stream snipe. Even with a delay. Even though I am not using a delay on my stream, the only delay there is the delay it actually takes to reach you. Yeah, that was actually it. That was an alright air mirror. I thought I would lose it. I didn't. Air mirror is not particularly my cup of tea. But since most people just keep going for raptors and more raptors, I figure, you know, if all you're going to target's my supplies, I might as well just take the whole map. But like I said before that game, if I was leading the game, he was reacting to what I was doing. I wasn't reacting to what he was doing. And if you lead the game like that, you will win eventually. If the other person doesn't ever come to the point where they control the game, then it's very apparent that you're going to win. Drama. What? Oh, Naheem Bashe. Let him go a little bit. Let him go. There's no... I don't know why anybody would want to listen to the stream while they play it anyway. It's not allowed. And I don't use a delay on my streams. The only delay you see is the delay it actually takes to upload. There's no delay otherwise. Yeah, last drop. I assume two people who are genetically similar, who share 95% of their DNA, would sound quite alike. Where are they? Waiting on Game Ranger. But where? Nino, where? Where, my friend? Where'st thou gone? Where have they gone? Come on. Boy, now they got me excited. Excited to see games that I've waited a long time for. I would like to see them both go for Super Alpine 16 all-in strategies. If they don't have time to finish their set now, it would be best if they did it that way. It's always nicer when people finish a set that they started playing. Okay. Nothing, 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 nothing. Mucho nothing. So much nothing. Where's everything? Okay. Well, I can always simply, remove the user from the stream, but don't know why anybody would want to do anything like watching a stream. What's the point of watching while you play? Ramasa. Yo yo. Game is on. Game is supposed to be starting. Let me see here. Here's El-NiNo. I don't know why anybody would ever be difficult. In the stream chat, saying mean things to one another. Saying that to Chris, aka Firelord. A little bit of a mean comment there. Didn't like that. Threw a timeout. Okay. First map for their round is, let me see here. What to do? They're in the round of 32, right? Round of 32. Yeah. They're in round of 32, and their first map is Summer Arena. Summer Arena. Summer Arena. Okay. Okay. Very quick test. I mean, it's going to lag. You know, that's a given, it's going to lag. But it connects. And not sure El-NiNo cares to actually do a test. He's just starting off like normal. That's laggy. Well, it's not too laggy, honestly. But yes, there is lag. There's definitely lag. But El-NiNo is he's going to lag anyway. It's where he is from. He always lags. Not always terribly, but he always lags. Go like host. Well, I am the host. I am the host. Very laggy, I must say. I mean, you host in GR, not in room. Well, I am hosting in Game Ranger, not in room. Little details. Little details. No, Chris, you didn't get a timeout. Your opponent did. I mean, if they want to play in the lag, that's good. If they don't want to play in the lag, you know. Then it's going to lag anyway, and they're just not going to have a stream. Let me... .42 is bad, but I'm pretty sure that 42 is what some of the other games have been played at in this tournament. Now, guys, in the chat, remember. Yeah, we can try online. Yeah, sure. Sure, whatever. Remember, just be pleasant. No need to say that one or the other player just has no possible chance of winning. Both players have a chance of winning. One and the other, you know. MP3. You in chat, man? You the same MP3 from the Discord? Okay. Added some more moderators, and I guess we're going to try online. Don't know where they are or what they're doing. Okay. It really now, guys, remember, make comments about the game, not the players, if you can. That would be better. And I'll make. Hopefully we can have some games here. I hope Nick realizes that according to the rules of the tournament, if you flame anybody in the forum topic, in the Discord, or in this in-game, or in this stream chat, you can be disqualified just for that. And nothing else. Okay. This is the first game for real. Demo versus Toxin. That's a good one to get when it's laggy. Demo versus Toxin. The lag, though. Better than Game Ranger, but it's still there. Sitting on 25. Jump to 31. And we're most likely going to see totally standard plays. These are some of the higher semis. They're not the lower level, medium type players that we saw before, who did all sorts of very unique build orders and strategies and tactics. These guys we're going to be seeing kind of standard things, except for this weird tunnel here by AmaRiLLiS. And Nino's going right for the middle. As per usual, you always want to go for the middle. This supply placement was canceled because it was awkward, but it's awkward again, so no matter. Command center needs sold. Barracks, what the? Fake barracks, I suppose. And he's not going for any arms dealer. Better be a fake one. Yeah, it's fake. He's going for big tunnel map control, which is what you want to do, but it's going to be denied on this side. It is what you want to do against Demo. Go for huge map control because you can. And that's not going to make it through. As Demo, you essentially don't want to go for a Terra Tech. That's a waste of your stinking time. You want to get these oils. You want to manage to control the middle if your opponent isn't. Take the oils and try to get, say, a worker into his base for a tunnel. Because if Toxin manages to bunker off the middle, right across, you have little, if anything, that you can do to come back. AmaRiLLiS needs more workers there. Needs to... well, he needs to do all sorts of things. But hopefully El-NiNo, having all this vision, will react very quickly, pop from here, and stop this. He had his chance. It's going to get stopped anyway. Almost. Very close. He's going to lose this supply here, but that's not much of a loss for him, except that he's going for terrorists like a dummy as well. You don't go for terror techs throughout a GLA mirror. You don't have to. It's better just to play it safe. If it works, it works. Like here, that's a terror tech, which it isn't, that I can tell. Hope it's not. Okay, so there's no reason to go for a terror tech. You don't need it. Just go for a third supply. Just defend yourself better next time you go for a third supply, and go for the oils and just keep spamming a million tunnels and pushing and taking the whole middle. Like, that Terra Tech there didn't really slow him down much at all. There's no oil capture. See, this is so sad. This is very sad. You see, in the lower skilled games, we saw people capturing oils, but here in the slightly higher skilled games, there's no oil capture. What's the point of not capturing oils? It makes no sense to me. You see, now he's sending this here, but he's not taking his oil. People even realize the gravity of taking the oils. You essentially give yourself a massive advantage that your opponent simply cannot hope to beat. Whereas, you see, watch. He's going to Terra Tech this, see if it works. And now it's just going to rebuild. And effectively, it didn't do anything for him. His opponent can still just take map control, defend himself, pop out here and defend against this technical, and try to keep doing what he was doing before. He's on 3 supplies, you're on 2, and this is denied. So you see, you did nothing. Nothing of import, nothing significant. It would have been more significant to run over these workers and blow that up, or just do something that actually did him some permanent damage until he reacted to it. Very little of anything. No oil capture. Nothing being built. No armies popping. No workers walking down the sides. He's getting in here, but there's no worker walking up to it to repair it. There's a terrorist about to pop out of here to... There is a terrorist in there. No idea it is. We destroy that. So that tunnel is down now. Okay. Again, there's just not much happening. So you always have to... The biggest deal you have to make is when people actually move. You have to move. You have to be doing stuff constantly. Like, you see this here? That's nice to see. It's just nice to see he's doing something, that he's moving forward, that he's going for something unique, going for something that will put him ahead a little bit. But here's the problem. Now he needs a tunnel here, 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 and here to defend it. And he doesn't have money for that. Because he didn't... Yeah, sloppy. Very sloppy, because he didn't take all the oils. You need to take all the oils. I don't know if either player is listening to the stream chat, perhaps. I don't know. But you need to be taking all of the oils. while you have time to do so. Now all these workers are going to die, and that investment is null and void. This is a terrible thing to do. Don't ever do this. Keep your arms dealers together so you don't have to go micro into this tunnel, micro into this tunnel, micro into this tunnel, micro into this tunnel, pop, attack, micro into this tunnel, micro into this tunnel, pop, defend, attack, whatever. You know, cancel that tunnel, please, Nino. Didn't cancel it. No good. Okay, that toxin's going to be there for eons, except that it got denied by the nice toxin shells. And you see here, the superior thing that AmaRiLLiS is doing is having an army. He's moving up. He's preparing. He's prepared. He took the oil. He got himself, he's secured enough, and now he's going for an army. He went on dual arms dealer. He already had a third supply. Now he's getting his palace. And the big thing is he's got an army. El-NiNo doesn't have an army. I'm not sure why he thought attacking right here was a good idea. That's going to waste him a quad and 3 scorpions for no good reason. Got to be paying attention, Nino. Got to take this one too. Got to take this one too. Get yourself on 3, and then you're big. But you got to get this other supply here. Then go for 2 more arms dealers and just totally spamify this middle with tunnels and army and take everything. Because you can. I mean, there's no reason not to do what you can do. Yes, and no dogs barking. No dogs barking. See here, AmaRiLLiS, you don't engage. There's no purpose to engage. No purpose at all to that engagement. No, not lags. You engaged in a poor scenario. You weren't going to come out on top of that. Lag has nothing to do with it. You see, it's a common thing to blame lag for what was not lag. That wasn't lag. That was you attacking an area. It's just a terrible position to attack. Why would you do that? Look, there's a whole side here for you to drive right down, take it. You know there's nothing here. You can assume there's nothing here. You see here, this is much better. You can assume there's nothing here. Attack there. Why do you attack where you can clearly see that there's no purpose for you to attack there? Cancel. Not cancel. 2,500 on the ground. And Nino's going to take this right side tunnel area. Now you see he's going for a terrible investment. Markets. If he builds more than one, that's just terrible. You don't need markets. You need map control. Listen, if the opponent gets the whole middle and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 supply piles and 4 oils. What are a couple of markets going to do? Nothing. You don't need markets. You need map control. That's why it's very good that he's moving down here. At the same time, Nino needs to turn around and come back, take this, and conquer that. He has the army advantage. He can easily, if he doesn't pop here, when all the rockets are not much good. He can easily repulse this attack. Easily. See, this is another. But anyway, Nino is at a major advantage. Major advantage. Because AmaRiLLiS didn't go down this side, never even harassed down. It didn't. I mean, come on. He wasted time trying to attack here, wasted units. If he would have went down here with everything he had and never wasted over here and just come down here with tunnels in his army, he could have taken this side and this supply, which would have been very good for him. Now he has to put up with a lot of garbage. Paying attention. But he needs to take this oil again, constantly. You need to constantly be aware of what's going on. Oh, where's my oil that I need to be conquered? Where's my army that I need to get in the tunnel? Where's this that I need to move here and build here? It has to be a constant thing in your head. Now, this is a nice thing to see from AmaRiLLiS going for his... that's a little secret. They had a rebel there. He's going for... Again, he wasn't in here. He knew his army was coming, but he didn't react quickly enough. Going for this whole army of rocket buggies. They'll help him out to stop his army. Do a lot of damage and getting promoted. Join this army. What in the world is he doing? Move into the army. Oh boy, lost so many buggies. That was such a good lifeline he could have used there to keep this map control from taking over. If you have tons of buggies and your opponent has no buggies, you can do a lot within that span of time before he gets them while you have them. Destroy buildings, destroy tunnels, just eat things up. But he is wasting a bit of time. He got himself some buses, but buses are not that good against Scorpion tank spam if you're up against It's going to destroy some tanks, but that's not going to do anything in the long run. It's going to lose his. You see, you don't do things unless it's nice. It's all about trading and pops. If it looks like there's no point in popping, don't pop. If it's not going to be an optimal trade. Now El-NiNo has the entirety of the middle in his possession, and he's just got so much. He's floating. Well, he's not floating. Nick's actually floating. AmaRiLLiS is floating a lot of money. But in his position, it's just about the point at which you'd want to quit and just get into the next one if you're on a limited time schedule, because you're not going to win. Latency is huge, but the latency is not the reason for your position in this game. The latency didn't put you in this bad position. You put yourself in this bad position. That was a good game by El-NiNo. Well played. Not a good game for Nick, but a good one for El-NiNo. One. See, many people would like to blame the lag. You can blame lag for individual occurrences. You cannot blame lag for the outcome of a strategy. If you were strategically inferior to your opponent, the lag has nothing to do with that. El-NiNo had an army advantage. He played slightly better, and he won. That's all there is to it. It's a hard matchup. It's not easy. No reason to blame the lag when the lag wasn't what won the game. Let's see here, where's good old Mr. Nino's? Mr. NiNo. Come on, friend. You're chatting in the 2v2 lobby. Will this ever end? Did Nick get kicked offline? Coming? Yes, Nick? Yes. What you doing, Nicky? Okay. They're all supporting. Well, listen. People support whoever usually doesn't talk much. The person who talks the least usually gets the most fans. Okay, here we go. Yeah, guys. Let's see how the... Oh, almost didn't load there. Let's see if it loads in. Yeah, it loaded in. Let's see how Nick, aka AmaRiLLiS, takes the toxin advantage. Let's see here. That was a nice placement by El-NiNo. Good placement there. That's alright too. Both players are pretty much, I would say they should be even in skill. They should be. NiNo is going straight for the middle. AmaRiLLiS very slow to the middle. He He canceled his arms dealer to reposition it. Nino already getting his arms dealer. Now I don't know what he does with this whole barracks thing. And that's a fake arms dealer. Very nice. This is a real arms dealer. You can tell when it's fake because look how fast that thing builds up. In the middle you see the terrorists. Terrorists canceling each other out. On the side, El-NiNo is doing what I would have liked to see Nick do in the last game, which is get a worker down this side. That's what you want to do. See? Look what El-NiNo is doing differently. He's thinking ahead that he's going to want to play an offensive game. He doesn't want to play... Now that was a waste. Possibly. But now Nick has to send a worker earlier. But you want to play the offensive game. You don't want to play the defensive game against Tox because you can't. 4-0 GG. What are you talking about? What in the world are you talking about? No reason to quit that game. No reason at all. Absolutely no reason to quit. No reason at all. I mean, if you're listening to my stream commentary and it's making you feel like garbage, that's your problem. You shouldn't be doing that in the first place. But there's no reason to quit that game. None at all. You don't quit when it's 1 minute 55 seconds into a game. Makes no sense. No sense. Lag is big, but yeah, I played in bigger lag, and it's not the lag that'll make you lose in a GLA mirror. That's 2-0 for Nino. Makes no sense. I don't even know if I would count that one. I mean, I don't know why. Want to play a couple of games for fun? No, I have to get off and eat lunch and do other things. Nobody hates you, Nick. Nobody hates you. Nobody at all. You shouldn't be concerned about that. That shouldn't affect how you play. Lag can be annoying, but El-NiNo lags. It's just the way it is. And you have to face him, and he has to experience the lag as well. I mean, if you play this game on Gamers, you have felt lag. Oh no. Listen. What everybody thinks of the game does not in any way determine the outcome. Everybody thought that Size was going to beat Boyka 4-0, but Size lost, and then they thought the finals was just going to be Logica bashing Boyka, but it wasn't. And they thought this and that and everywhere that this and that would happen, but it doesn't. Thin skin and complaints doesn't get anybody anywhere. Now, guys in the chat, no need to jump up and down. This is not a funny thing. This is actually a very unfunny thing to have happen. Definitely not fun for the hosts of the tournament. It's 100%, 110% not fun to have somebody drop out. It is fun to actually see the participants of your tournament play in the tournament, not drop out. I'd much rather have them finish their games if they can. That game was not over by any stretch. If you're really giving the win to El-NiNo, then I'll move them along. I'd rather not do that, but if that is your final decision, then that's what I'll have to go with. It's not what I want to do. I would rather see you both finish the games. He has left the lobby and everything. Okay. We have not witnessed that. We have only seen 1-0. Nothing else. We've seen nothing else. In this stream, we've only seen 1-0 to El-NiNo. Seen nothing else so far. 1-0. It's only 2-0 if he forfeits and gives that game away. Hello, Specific. You're a little bit late to the party, but it's nice to see you arrive nonetheless. You can agree that Nick is sensitive, but whether you're sensitive or not, sensitivity isn't really the thing to get into part of why you click. That was really laggy. When I clicked V on tunnel, there was 3 seconds. That was impossible to play. Impossible to play. Every time somebody says it's impossible to play, it's also the same impossibility for your opponent. But it was, that first game was, after the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, it was Nino's game. So whether you did good pops or bad, there wasn't much you could do outside of perfect counterplay to bring that one back. The second game, though, you had all the opportunity to come back. But if the games are finished, then I'm going to end the stream and eat. I mean, you could definitely arrange for another time. I would definitely rather not see it go down this way. Dr. Satch, I'm afraid I can't have participants replacing other participants at this point in the tournament. This far in, you don't replace anybody except in the first round. Anything more would be unfair. You can play listen, only one of those games counted. The first game's all that counted. You can play some other game with some other day with no stream. You can play some other day without stream. Score is only 1-0 for Nino. It isn't 2-0, it's 1-0. The second game was not over by any stretch, and I, as the host, in my right as the host to make the decision based on what I see and what I know, I determine that that game is not over, so the score is 1-0. Okay, so apparently it's going to be continued another day at a score of 1-0. Unless they're really, really not going to play that other game and they just have no interest whatsoever. Both players have no interest. Then, I mean, if he wants to not try to come back in a GLA mirror, that's his problem, and I'll let him deal with it. But I need an answer to that because I'm going to close this stream. I, as host, want it to be 1-0. He is proceeding with a little break. He will proceed. He'll proceed at 2-0 for El-NiNo, apparently. That's what he wants. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to proceed another day without a stream for this one. And that's about the size of this stream. I'm going to end it now, because I haven't got all day to do this. I got a line to stream these games, and the games aren't happening, so I'm getting off. And I suppose I should heavily edit this stream. Well, no, I won't. I'll just split it up. Okay. Good that things are worked out now. Okay. Stream ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.